She's at 10 o'clock. That's what she says. She's at 10 o'clock. We start the show with a drink. What? You come to a Peter Gregg show and you don't have a something to drink? Oh, Maronna mia, what is wrong with you? You must come to the show with something to drink. You must come to the show with something to drink. Hi, guys. It's Friday. Actually, it's Good Friday. And I need to turn on the comments. And there they, oh, we got a people in here. We got live folks. We got live folks in here. Scott is saying cheers. See, Scott came with something to drink. How come you came when that? We start the show and we give a toast. Not the wheat bread toast, because Peter doesn't drink the wheat bread toast. And that she is not a Z6. She is not the Z6. That is the ZF. ZF. So Peter has that wrong. It's the ZF. And that's Randy's camera, actually. So Scotty's here and he says cheers. So we are ready to rock and roll. And Randy's here. I guess he didn't eat and go sit in the chair. So Randy is saying, hi, Charles. Hi, Scott. Hi, Peter. Have you had internet problems with your streams today? Me? Oh, no, he says Charles. Oh, that would be Charles. Well, we pray for a healing. We pray for a healing. We're Christians. We pray for a healing for the internet, for the microphone. There's a microphone. She's working good, no? Yes. So you ready to have a toast? This is Good Friday, so we will toast to the Lord and say, mine, okay, because you guys, I respect what you believe, but my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for Good Friday. It's Good Friday show, okay? And in case you didn't know what it was all about, what is all this a Good Friday and then a Easter Sunday? What? You got a special code going on there? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have a special code. Well, see, everybody comes to earth to live. We come and a child is born to live. You were born and you're here to live. Okay? So let's keep going. I got an error. All right? So Jesus did not come to live. Jesus came to die. He's the only one that came to die. Now it tells me, oh, that's the Sony Z up. All right. So he came to die. Why? Because on his back, he took all of my sins. That's what Christianity is about. So, you know, you've got Judaism. They have their religion and what they believe, and we respect that. And then you've got Muslimism, and they've got their religion and what do they believe. And we respect that. And we've got Hindu. You got to do it like this. Hinduism. And we respect what they believe, and we believe what we believe. So now tonight, my show, this is what I believe. Jesus came. He went to the cross on Friday and he died. And on the cross, he took all my sins, because Christianity believes you just can't do it by yourself. That's the truth. That's what a Christian, you look at the Bible, you see all those millions of pages in there. You could read them all, but they all say the same thing. You can't do it yourself. So when one people tells you do this or don't do that, don't believe in that. Jesus came and he took all my problems, put it on him. He took them, he died with them, he was raised from the dead on the third day, and he was raised without my sins, and he was raised without my problems. He solved them all, and that is the simple version of Christianity. All or most of the other religions that they teach you, you have to work your way. You've got to be good. You've got to be a good boy. Have you ever heard that from your parents? If you're a good boy, we reward you. If you're a bad boy, bad boy. Nope, Christianity is not like that. Now, before you start thinking, oh, Peter, you're telling the peoples that they have the freedom to sin? No, I didn't say that. Do I have the word stupid marked on my forehead? I should not talk like that tonight. It's a Good Friday. But I tell you something, the word stupid is not on my forehead. It's not anywhere on my body. I checked. I took a shower. I washed my hair. I dried my hair with the blow dryer. I sprayed something new in my hair because it's getting wild and crazy. And now I can do my close-up. Hey, this is my close-up. Why does it keep saying the Nikon Z6? It's the ZF. I took the Z6 out and I put Randy's camera there. So it's the Nikon ZF. And I don't know how to fix it. So now you got the condensed version of the entire Bible. You came to live. Jesus came to die. When Jesus died, he took all your problems. He took your soul, your spirit, and he put it all on him. And then he died. He died, dead, okay? And with him went all of what I can't do. And then he came back to life. And he gives me his life. I gave him my death. That's the simplistic version of Christianity. You don't have to believe it. I'm telling you, you can believe in a nothing. If you don't even want to believe that this is iced tea, okay, and it's not, what color liquor is that color? Whiskey. It's not a whiskey, okay, you can believe that. But there is a truth here. This is not a whiskey. This is iced tea. What kind of tea? It's a green tea and chamomile. I put 2 bags in there and I mixed them together and a little bit of my sweetener and I came up with my iced tea. Now, you want to believe that my name is Dean Martin and I've been drinking? Can go ahead. I'm not making fun of anything, guys. I don't disrespect anything. You have the right to believe what you believe, but you cannot take away my right to believe what I believe. And the last I checked, it's my show. You make it your show. And you put what you want on your show. But my suggestion is be respectful to all the other people. Because we all have the right to think for ourselves. Cheers! We all have the right to believe what we believe. Cheers! And we all have the right to think what we want to think. Cheers. And we all have the right to beat the hell out of everybody else and make them nay, nay. Nay, nay, we don't talk like that. We don't do that. We be nice to the other people, even when they're not nice. We still try to be nice, okay? So happy Good Friday, everybody. I gave a simplistic version of what Jesus did. What is Good Friday about? And Sunday is coming up. Oh, I might not be live this Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to my brother's house for Easter or not, okay? So that is what is on. And I won't know till probably tomorrow night, okay? So we're going to find out tomorrow. So, oh, look what Charles is saying. Charles is saying, today is Good Friday. Remember what Jesus did on the cross for all of us. Somebody else agrees with me. Thank you, Charles. Okay, and Charles is saying the internet was super slow, and he was at a cafe. What were you drinking? Were you drinking your tea? Did it look strangely like whiskey, Charles? Did it look like whiskey? Whiskey? Did your tea look like whiskey? Ah, Joey is here. Hi, Joey. Hey, Joey, I saw you on a show. You were with a Tesla. You were with Izzy, okay? And I was looking, and I even asked Izzy a question on that show. But I saw you standing there. Oh, Joe is back in Florida. Joe's got a jet. I guess he just flies back and forth. Joey, you're welcome to come here. My doors are open, and you can come and visit me. Or if you don't have time, don't worry about it. Just tell your dad I say a big hello, okay? That's all. And Jeff says, good day, Peter. And to all, happy Easter. Thank you, Jeff. That was mighty Easterish of you. Here's my big boy, Sammy. How you doing, Sammy? Sammy got a new lens. He put up 2 new videos this week. He's making another video. He calls me and talks to me. And when I go to the grocery store, he makes sure he's available in case I have to call somebody. What a good guy Sammy is. Sammy's superstar. You know something? I have to change that. It's just annoying the heck out of me, okay? I gotta change it because it is not the ZF. Oh, wait a minute. I need to take the mic. I need to take the mic with me or you won't be able to hear me. Okay? So I'm going to take the mic. I'm going to go over to the computer. Technically, I could do this from here, but I think I would feel a lot more comfortable if I was just sitting down, sitting on the dock on the bay, wasting time. All right, so what is our little problem here? What are you goofing off about, Peter? Okay, all right. This camera is, wait, we're on this camera. This camera right here is not the Nikon Z6. So watch me change it. When I hit enter, okay, when I hit enter, no, that's not what's going to happen. It disappeared. Okay, let's see if I can do undo. Okay, so we'll go over here. All right, and when I change the text, it's going to change from Nikon Z6 to Nikon ZF. Should I put the Randy cam there? Okay, 3, 2, 1, save. Boom. Did you see up in the corner? It says ZF. Okay, so now let's go do all the other ones. Let's do it quick because I ain't got all night. I got places to go. I got people to see. I got food to eat. All right, so it goes to ZF. Got to fix all this up because, you know, you just can't. Every time I see Z6, it breaks my train of thought. Okay, so that's why we're just going to fix her right up. Oh, this one says ZF, but the F is capitalized and it's not supposed to be. It's capital Z, little letter F. And then you hit save, and then we're done. Okay? How many more do I got? Oh, I got one more. Okay? So let's go over here. Let's change the 6. Watch, I'll count it down for you. Okay? 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right, so now they all say ZF. If one of them doesn't say ZF, somebody needs to point it out for me. Okay? Now, let's get my butox back over to the show. We're doing a live show here, folks. I just took the mic with me. I just changed all those cameras from Z6 to ZF because I put Randy's camera over there because it's the newest one on the block. Honestly, the ZF is the newest one we got. There we go. So now we've got the sound. Now, when this changes, you look right there. Whoop, you look right there. You see that? You see that? You see that? That is going to change, and it needs to ZF. Okay? All right, so let's get back to the show here. All right, so Sammy doesn't believe I'm drinking apple juice or tea. No, it's tea. Apple juice has got too much sugar. Don't I look a little bit thinner? A little bit? Come on, guys. You could give me a thumbs up for a little bit less of a stomach. Dang, I've come down almost 65 pounds. A thumbs up for that is kind of well worth it. All right. Do I have to do a song and a dance for you? Okay, so Sammy wants to know what I'm drinking. Why? Do I sound drunk? So No, I was saying hi to Joey. That's where I left off. Oh, Joey told me, I spoke with him on the phone today. His grandfather is medically ill and he's in his late 80s, okay? So you guys that do the prayer kind of thing, you know, Lord, I'm a-praying, that kind of a thing, you need to pray for Joey's grandfather. All of you, okay? So this way his grandfather doesn't live in his 80s into his 90s as a sick man, but as a well man. Can we do that for Joey? Do we love Joey enough to do that? Hey, I'm asking you a question. Where's the food, Scott? I'm hungry. I didn't eat. Where's the mic? Oh, it's over here. Is it on? Yes. All right, so let's pray for Joey's grandfather, okay? So Jeff says, good day, Peter, and happy Easter. And Sammy wants to know, what are you drinking, Peter? You look and you're acting like you're drunk. What's going on over there, Peter? This is tea. Watch the Johnny Carson reruns with Dean Martin. He does his shtick so good. He acts like, now it's a ZF. Whoop, right there, ZF, ZF. I feel so much better. Look, not sweating anymore. I've lost 3 more pounds. I can dance, and all because it says Nikon ZF. And I do have that new lens that Viltrox decided to send me. It's not even on the market. I'll bet you $1 to donuts that the people that have it are under NDA. They just sent it to me in the mail. No NDA. Nobody said, Peter, you can't talk about it until we release it. I looked. I even wrote them an email. They never wrote me back. So guess what? Viltrox 40mm f2.5 Z mount for the Nikon. And that is what is sitting on the Nikon ZF camera. What a wonderful camera. What a wonderful camera that ZF is. So, Sly did her show last night. Those of you that like Randy that slept right through it, or he was out driving because he completely forgot, okay, and everybody else that forgot, Sly's show is now on Thursday night because her grandson comes on Friday night. And he has to go pee. He wants something to eat. He falls out of his chair. Well, I've never seen him fall out of his chair. Okay? And it just makes it a little bit uproarious. I love it. I love the kid. I will call and he'll get on the phone. Hi, Peter. And he's the sweetest thing in the world. Okay? So I like seeing him. That's just the way I feel. I just saw that thumbs up. Whoever did the thumbs up, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Now wait. I wrote a piece of paper here. This is going to be my new advertisement. Okay. Obviously, it's not big enough for me to see it. So I'll just bring it over and read it. Okay. It's in the description. This is what I wrote. We, meaning me, get credit when you use my links. That is how we make money here. To credit my channel with your visit, use the links. Nice commercial so far? So it'll go something like, we get credit when you use my links. This is how we make money with videos these days. To credit my channel with your visit, use the links. If you buy anything or just do some research, I will get credit because of you. Thank you so much. It's short and simple, right? So I put that down in the description. And all that basically means is use the links in the description below because I get credit for visits and I get credit if you buy anything. And that is the gist of my commercial. And that's basically how YouTubers make money. So you can be monetized or you don't have to be monetized. It don't matter no more. This is my close-up beauty shot, okay? So this is the Nikon ZF with the Viltrox lens. 40mm f2.5. Guess what it's set to? Guess. Go ahead. Yep, you got it. f2.5. So let's get back here. Sammy doesn't think I'm drinking tea. So here's Jim. How you doing, Jim? Okay, Jim is more serious. Jim is the guy that you call when your computer gets full of, what do they call that, ransomware and stuff that attacks your computer. Jim Monday is the expert. He doesn't even do it one-on-one anymore. He actually does it for entire companies. Big companies. Bigger than that. Even governments. So Jim is what you call a brain, so we have to talk more intellectual. I actually have to be a little bit more, I have to fold my hands. If you think I talk like this to Jim, you're wrong. I don't. I tease him, I make him laugh. He's in his new place. So congratulate Jim on his new place. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate you being here. I love all of you peoples that are in here tonight. Oh, happy Good Friday. Did I mention that it is Good Friday? Happy Good Friday. And Sunday will be Easter. And then in 3 weeks, I think, we celebrate the Greek Easter. So I do 2 Easters every year. 2 Easters. No, that one comes down. 2 is like that. So every year I do and celebrate 2 Easters. No, this one comes down like that. I celebrate what we call everybody else's Easter, the American Easter, and then I celebrate the Greek Easter. And the reasons that they're at different times is because the 2 different churches operate on different calendars, okay? So there's the Gregorian calendar and the Julian calendar. And I think the Gregorian calendar is the one that the Judaism goes by. That's when the Passover is. And Purim, which we just passed Purim. And that's also when Easter is for the Greeks. So I get 2 Easter dinners, 2 Easter desserts, 2 Easter salads, 2 Easter drinks, 2 Easter sides, 2 Easter meats and ham and pasticho, que moussaka, que ola tapta, pramata, puine elinos, ime elinos. The Greek food, that's what I eat. The moussaka, moussaka. That's how the Americans say it. It's moussaka. Moussaka. You got a ka at the end, okay? If you're not doing the ka, you're not doing it right. All right, so let's get back to the show. All right, Scotty says, I received my Ulanzi WM02 today. I hope you get your Amazon commission. Oh, where did you put it on? I'll look it up, Scotty, because I like to check these things because I don't trust them all that much. I don't know why, but I don't trust them all that much because I get people that say, I bought this with your link, and guess what? I go look, it ain't there, okay? So the only thing that I could say is right before you buy something, if you're going to use a link from a YouTuber, me, Sly, Lewis, Tom, whoever's link you're going to use, click on the link right before you make your purchase. Don't go clicking on the link and then go make your purchase the next day because by then you can click somewhere else and it takes the commission away from them and they give it to somebody else. So that's the only little thing that I could say. So what is a WM02? Now I'm curious what you bought, Scotty. Everybody's buying things. I want to buy something too. So I was just talking about Lewis. Lewis is here. Hi, Lewis. How you doing, buddy? Hello to Aiden. Hello to Liam. Up at Simon's house, Aiden over at Lewis's house, Hoss over at Sly's house. We got wonderful children's of the mommies and the daddies that are in here. So good. Pop. Charles says, I'm sort of curious of how many people actually know how and when we started to celebrate Good Friday. And I don't know. I can't answer you on that one. Oh, there I am. I'm famous. I'm on the Nikon ZF. And in the room with me, boom, is Bob Asbury. Happy high. Hi, Peter. Happy Good Friday and happy Firmware Day. Is there really a day for Firmware Day? I'm going to update my A1 and A7S3 tomorrow. What do you or anyone think about the Sony firmware? Well, it's far and few between, number one. Oh, I'm over here. It's far and few between, number one. Number two, if you're on a Mac, they're kind of antiquated. You need to download their app, and you need to update your firmware through their app if you're on a Mac computer. If you're on Windows, you just put it on your SD and stick it in. But you can't do that if you're on a Mac. Don't know, okay? I'm not Sony. I don't own Sony. If you knew Sony like I knew Sony, oh, what up? So congratulations, Bob. We'll see what happens when you download. If I hear a lot of yelling coming from your part of the, where are you? You're over there. Okay, then we'll know it's Bob, and he's a yelling. So thank you for being in here, Bob. Jim says, my Saramonic mic receiver has a phantom bat. Would you like to read it along with me? I'll put it up for you, okay? There it is. My Saramonic mic receiver has a phantom battery drain. I'm pretty bummed. That means when you turn it off, it still drains. You know, I leave mine charged. I mean, in the USB. Does yours charge with the USB? I leave they're hanging over there now. I got 3. It's a 3-part, 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. I got them all plugged into the USB. It'll charge and then stop, which is good. So, Sammy says, "You look amazing, Peter. If I don't look good now, I just came out of the shower. Actually, my hair might be a little bit wet." Okay. Thank you, Sammy. He says I look amazing. That he knows how to pick you up and make you feel good. He says, "I look amazing." Yes, sir. Say hi to your mama. Your mama, Sammy, is part Greek. Yes, she is. So that means you guys get to celebrate the American Easter, but in 2 weeks, you could do the Jewish Easter. Well, the Jews don't have Easter, do they? Well, the Greek Easter. Τα κάνουμε the Greek Easter έτσι θα πάμε στη ζούγκλα με το Tarzan. Okay? Θα σου μιλήσω ελληνικά. Oh, I forgot. Sammy doesn't speak Greek. So thank you, Sammy. Sammy is very, 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 very supportive. And I love him dearly. I love all of you guys. I think one of the best lenses for the ZF is the Voigtlander 50mm 1.0, says Charles over in Miami Beach. Look, Tom is here. He's usually at the games. He's usually hitting the puck with a stick. That didn't sound so good, especially on Good Friday. Hi, Peter and everybody. Finally have a free Friday, so it's great to catch a stream. Tom, it's such a pleasure to have you in here. I love you, buddy, and I love your wife, Heather. Well, don't take it the wrong way. I love both of you together as a group, okay? I don't just love your wife just by herself. I don't just love Heather. I love Tom and Heather. I don't want to get myself in trouble on Good Friday. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So anyway, I'm playing with Tom. Tom is one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. Ask his 5,323,000 kids, because he was a school teacher. And when he died, he didn't die. Tom is still here with us, okay? When he left, it's like he died. And the kids are mourning in such deep sorrow. Where, oh, where did our dear Tom Buck go? Where, oh, where did he go? All right, being a little dramatic here. Anyway, Tom, thank you for coming in and saying hello. I love you, buddy. He has helped me so much. He's an amazing friend. Once Tom is your friend, you're stuck with him for life. He never goes. He never leaves. He's always there. Trust me, I know. No, I'm teasing. He's awesome. Hey, Funny's here. Funny is here. And Joey, pay attention, Joey. Joey, wake up. He says that Funny Fest says, Joey, I just said a prayer for your family. So let us say thank you. Joey says thank you. I say thank you because when I say, if you guys say a prayer, whatever your religion, even if you're an atheist, pray to yourself. I'm not sure if you can answer the prayer. Okay. There's a little technical glitch there. All right. So thank you for saying a prayer for Joey. So Funny says, keep up the good health, Peter. Boo! Boom. I'm doing good. That was that. You remember Data? If you turn off his batteries, he goes down. All right. I was just curious since I like apple juice and I love Peter. No, Joey. I mean Sammy. No, Alex. No, this is Sammy. Where's Alex? Alex, you in here tonight, buddy? You know, Alex was live streaming, 4 days ago, and he was cooking squid. And he was getting a little bit afraid because the water was turning purple. Now, I happen to be Greeky. Ime ligaki Elinos to pera. Poruna miliso linika, ke kalamikati po ni calamari. Calamari in a fried squid. In Greeky, calamari is the same thing as squid. Now, the squid has an ink, and it shoots the ink when it wants to get the enemies not to look at it, and it's purple. So Alex was getting a little upset because he was boiling the squid, and the water was getting purple. And I'm going like, hello, that's his defense mechanism. perfectly harmless. So I called him up and I helped him, and he made his squid not one way, but he made his squid 2 different ways. One was boiled, and the other one was fried. We fried it in about a 1/2 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch of oil, and it both ways came out really good. And then I taught him how to melt some butter, and then after your butter is melted, you add about a teaspoon or 2 of lemon juice. Lemoni, nato valis lemoni mesato vutero. You put the lemon into the butter, the melted butter. You put the lemon juice into the melted butter, okay? That's what you do, all right? And then you also add some salt. Well, we got the salt grinder. And he dipped it, and he goes, oh my God, that tastes so good. So Funny says, I need a zoom, L-mount lens. I only have the 50 millimeters, 1.8. Really want the Sigma 70 to 200 sports lens. Oh, you want L-mount, because I was going to say that won't go on a mirrorless. Canon has this lockout feature where they just don't want they don't want you to buy anybody else's lenses but theirs. They're a little bit mean like that. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Campbell's chicken soup is yeah, the Sigma would be good. Actually, that would probably be one of the better prices, unless you can get a used one. So Charles is, where is he? He's there. He says, now that your show is 2 hours long, my show isn't 2 hours long. My 1 hour show is, let me think, add the Y, carry the 1, drop the thing. My 1 hour show is 1 hour long. My 1 hour show is 1 hour long. Can you hang with me for an hour? Can you do it? Can you? Randy, did you fall asleep? Okay. We have 10 likes. Jeff, you've been doing your magic. Do not forget to hit the like button. What do they say in YouTube land? Smash it. If anybody smashes their button, there's something wrong with you between here and here. Don't be smashing anything. Okay. Too much communion on Maudie Thursday, Peter? No, communion is good. Communion is wonderful. Do you know that communion, Holy Communion, if you're in the type that receives communion, is the only thing on this planet, that is not of this planet. And that would be communion, because it gets to become the body and the blood of Jesus. If I keep going, get out of the frame, okay? And that is not on this planet. So, Scotty says, I used your link to make the purchase. But tell me who you bought it from. Adorama, B&H, Amazon. Oh, I got a few. Look down in the description. You're going to be surprised. There's a few new companies that I signed up to become affiliates with. Boy, I might make it over the $20 after all. Yes, I might make it over the $20. So I've signed on with Best Buy, with Newegg, not the old egg, but the new egg, Walmarty, okay? So now, and if you need a customized link, I also put my email there. Just send me an email and tell me, I want a link because I'm buying a 1922 Nash convertible. That's a car, okay? And I'll see if I can get a link for you and send it back. All right, so that is good. Oh, here's Tom. The Sony firmware update process is definitely a nightmare. They are so goofbally, it is amazing. But we kind of love Sony a little bit. Okay, so anyway. Sammy says, Sammy? What do you say, Sammy? So I guess Tom is going through the updating procedure there. We'll see Tom in 3 weeks. By then, he'll have it updated. I'm still humming my favorite new song that Peter told me about. Oh, I told Sammy about a song. You ever get a song and you get it in your head once and you can't get it out of your head? Well, I said, he says, what songs do you like? I said, well, this is my favorite old time song. It's so favorite. Let me show you. Let me show you something. I actually have the 45 hanging on the wall from the 60s. Okay? This is the 45, and it is, what camera am I on? Ah, wrong camera. This is without the glare, wrong. This is Eleanor, not Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor by the Turtles. You got a thing about you. I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. So look up Eleanor and by the Turtles. And here's my warning. Here's my warning. Pay attention. If you get it in your head, you won't be able to take it out. Once it gets in the head, you'll be going to sleep and you'll wake up. You got to go pee-pee in the middle of the night. You'll wake up and going, Eleanor G, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy. Well, some of you are too young to remember that song. But if I was a famous artist or a singer, I would definitely do that song. As a matter of fact, I might do it anyway. I'm not a famous anything. I'm not a famous anything. Okay? So, I'm going to take a little libation. Because I'm excited, I'm talking and yelling, my throat was getting a little bit dry. So maybe I should just calm down. So here's Carlos, the Daily Man. Hey, Peter, you're looking great, my friend. I actually was at the right weight this morning. I'm back down to 150. I bounced up a little bit to like 153, 154. And I went wee, and now I'm back to like 150 and a half, to be honest with you. So thank you, Carlos, for noticing. And I just took a shower, and I was writing to David, 365 days of surfing. And I said, my hair, it feels like straw. I pull it out, and it just stays, okay? So he said it's the Head and Shoulders that I'm using. It's got sulfur in it, and it dries out my hair. So I did a little research, and I bought, it's not in here right now. It's in my bathroom. I bought something from Purolator. No, not the oil filter, but it's called, it's a leave-in shampoo? No, conditioner. And by golly, my hair actually looks better, and it feels a little bouncier. I just got to get that something out of my hair. Okay, so Funny says, I just used Peter's B&H link, reading reviews on the Sigma 70 to 200 sports lens. So what he did was important. All he did was some research, but he used my link to go over there because it helps me because B&H sees activity coming from my channel. That's just as important, if not more, than when you click on something and you make a purchase, okay? So when you click on something and you make a purchase, obviously I will get a small commission. I think it's 1.5%. So it's not a lot, okay? Not going to be going to Chick-fil-A with that, right? But if you click on B&H all during the week, Adorama, B&H is the one that actually records, okay? And Adorama does too now. So if you click on B&H a couple of times during the week, they see traffic coming to them through or from the Peter Gregg Show. All right, so here is my best Greek friend, Norm. How you doing, Norm? Τι κάνετε απόψε? Να σου πω, σ' αγαπώ. Happy Easter, Peter. Good evening, Greggies around the world. It's a mild in Toronto this evening as we prepare to be eclipsed a week from a Monday. Thinking of heading to Niagara Falls for the event. Don't fall in. That's my only advice. Good to see you, Norm. Love you, Norm. I'm guessing you're back from your little drive. Scotty's not going to let you off the hook, Norm. Hey, Scotty is saying, no chicken tonight, Norm? Hey, what's happening? So Sammy says, he's talking to Tom Buck. Do you know when Sony is getting the update for the FX30 FX3. If he knows, I guess he'll tell you. I shot the lunar eclipse, March 25th with my Nikon D500 and the 500 millimeter mirrorlens. Wow, that's 500. So the 500 on a crop sensor. How do you figure out what the millimeters is on the crop sensor? Well, change it to dollars. Change it to dollars, and it'll be so much easier. So if you have $500, 500 millimeters, if you have $500 and you divide that in half, what's half of $500? $250. So you take the $250 and you add it to the $500 and you have a 750 millimeter lens. You get that, guys? You get that? So a 500 millimeter lens on a 1.5 crop. If you can't do math in your head very easily, like me, okay, take it and turn it into dollars. For some reason, we do much better with dollars, okay? So a 500 millimeter lens is what on a 1.5 crop? Come on, quick. So turn it to dollars. $500, half of that, you owe me $250, buddy. So take the 500 and the 250, put it together. Now you got $750. Now you've got 750 millimeters. That's how you do it if you're challenged with your mathematics. So when will you be starting to sell Greggy t-shirts? I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't know. Sammy, from what I know, they got the 3.0 update last year. So 3.0 is the highest. So Sammy, check and see what your firmware is. What time is it? Oh, 10:40. I have to do something, so let's get going here. So Norm says, yes, Scott, the chicken was delicious tonight. What did you have for dinner? Sammy, it's super catchy, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. All together now, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Come on, class. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Precocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I expect to see Dick Van Dyke marching right across my back in front of the Christmas tree. Charles says, aren't we supposed to fast on Good Friday? Charles, you can go slow also, buddy. So if you don't feel well, you could go slow or you could go fast, okay? It's up to you. And fasting is something between you and God. Nothing where are you supposed to or you're not supposed to. If you're into the supposed to's, you're doing Christianity wrong. It's not a supposed to religion. You got to go find another religion if you want a supposed to. So Randy's talking to Funny, and he's saying it's a great lens. Sigma is killing it with the L mount and the Sony E mount. Oh yeah, Randy has been adding. Randy actually added a Leica, a real, honest to goodness, in his hands Leica. He owns it. Actually, Randy now owns 2 Leicas. Dang, if you were a rabbit at Randy's house, you'd be popping out multiplications over there. So Randy says his area was cloudy, so he had a little rainstorm. Isn't there a song called Lunar Eclipse? Lunar eclipse after my heart. Norm says 500 millimeter on the crop sensor is like cha-ching, show me the cash, show me the cash, show me the money. It's like 750 millimeters on a full frame. Good for you, Norm. Good for you, good for you. Charles says, what are the pros and cons of a reflex lens versus a super telephoto lens? I don't know. But you know where you can find that out, Charles? Google. Google knows everything. Oh, look, we have our mystery man in here. Mr. FX30 has decided to update his FX30 software. And Scotty said, I have leftovers from yesterday's Seder dinner. Excellent. You didn't eat it all. There's not much food there. Okay. Now Sammy says, I'm going to sing along with you. You got a thing about you. I just can't live without you. I really want you, Eleanor, near me. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Your looks intoxicate me. Even though your folks hate me, I think I love you, Eleanor, love me. I just love that sweet old song. It's my favorite old song. So Norm says, Randy, the lunar eclipse was only a pre-numbral, not a total nuclear. Oh my God, he's got my tongue going left and right and up and down and in and out. I don't want to swallow my tongue. All right, so for Sunday, I need to make coleslaw because I make the best coleslaw in the world. And I've said it one too many times because now they called on me to make a coleslaw, okay? So we're going to make it together. Let me go get some of this stuff and bring it here. So you guys sing Silent Night while I go get my stuff. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving. I'm just going to get some stuff. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to go to the kitchen and grab something. I can't take the mic. The cord is not long enough. So you just sit there. Actually, you know what? Have a drink. It's on drinks on the house, okay? I'll be right back. Don't leave. I'll be right back. I'm a-going to the kitchen. I'm a-going to the kitchen. Coming back from the kitchen. I'm a-coming back from the kitchen. I'm a-coming back from the kitchen. I got me a whisk, and a few other things I put right down there on the counter. I put it over there. Now I'm going to make my coleslaw. It's so easy. Even you can do it. Okay, so you start with a whisk, not whiskey, a whisker, not a whisker. I made it wrong. A whisk. You need a whisk. You got a whisk? Go get yourself a whisk, okay? Now, besides the whisk, I got to put the whisker down, okay? You need a bowl, a really, really big bowl. I brought the bowl. See the bowl? And 2 tablespoons, okay? So you guys are going to watch the very first thing, well, this year at least, because I think I made something about 3 years ago. The very first cooking, we changed the show now, okay? I'm making the Christmas kitchen. So this is the Christmas kitchen, okay? You listen to me. If you got 2 tablespoons, you are a Christmas kitchen. So now we're in the Christmas kitchen. So I brought some paper towels, okay? Why I bring paper towels? I don't want to make a mess. No mess. Peter, don't make a mess, okay? So I folded the paper towel in a half. Half. You have to say it half, okay? And then when I put my dirty stuff down, I put it on the paper towels, okay? So to make this is a very difficult, okay? I don't know if you can do to make it as a coleslaw. You need to get sour cream. Okay, you see this? It's a sour cream. Sour cream. Sour cream. One word is on the top. The other word, she's on the bottom. And she say, sour cream. Okay? Now, this is the important part. You have to open the sour cream. Can you do that? Can you open the sour cream? It's a little hard. You pull the top off. And when you pull the top off, there's the sour cream. Oh, no. It's an aluminum top. You take an aluminum top off, and you pull it back. You pull. Get your mama to pull the car, okay? Now, oh, we got sour cream. So we take the aluminum top, and we put her in the garbage can. I have a garbage can, and I have the garbage can right over there. So I put the aluminum top into the garbage can. So here's the tricky part. You take one of the tablespoons, okay, and you go round and round, and you get big, grande, mucho, giant scoop sour de cremo. And you put the sour de cremo in the bolo. So now do it again. Do it again, okay? You come back here. A nice, a big, oh, mucho, big sour cream in the bolo. Oh, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we close the sour cream, okay? We close the sour cream, okay? We close the sour cream. Ah! Okay, it's closed, okay? And you put it over there, okay? Now, you get a jar. What do you think we're going to put next? Tell me what you think. I'm not going to show you yet. I'm not going to show you what you put next, okay? Okay, I show you. It is a mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. See the mayonnaise? Wrong. That's a mayonnaise. So, we're going to take a new clean of a tablespoon. You open it up. Open, okay? We're going to use the clean tablespoon. Not teaspoon, tablespoon, okay? And we're going to get a nice big, not super big, and you put it on the sour cream. Do it again. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I got to do that again. Oh. Okay? Now we put a two of the mayonnaise. You valis two of the mayonnaise in with the sour creamy. Okay? And then you put the cap back on the bottle. That was a very hard part, okay? Now you take this, it's closed, see, no fall. Oh, we don't drop because if we drop it in there, I have to go wash it. Okay, washy your mayonnaise jolly, okay? Now we put that there. Now we get crazy. Oh, we get crazy. We get lemon juice. And we put uno, ena, I don't know how to say it in any other language, okay? 1 teaspoon, no tablespoon. Listen to Uncle Peter. You don't put a tablespoon, you put a teaspoon. So I know how to put a teaspoon into the tablespoon. You just put a little bit, up a little bit more. Now you take this, you pour it. You pour it right on top of the mayonnaise and the sour cream, okay? You just pour it like that, just like that, okay? You close, okay? And you put that over here. The secret ingredient. I'm going to hide it so you can't see what the secret ingredient is, okay? Here it is. This is the secret ingredient. It is apple cider, oh, wait, I need another drink. Oh, my God. I need another drink. Oh, just a little drink. Little drinky. Oh. Oh, I feel so much better now, okay? So, now, all of the stuff on the bottom of the apple cider vinegar, do you know what that's called? That's called the mother. Like the father, the baby, and the mother. This is called the mother. So you want to mix mix. Mix the bottle. Do it. Okay, and when you mix the bottle, you open it and you put, guess what you put? You're gonna put 1 teaspoon again. No tablespoon, no tablespoon. Peter knows what he's doing, so I can put a teaspoon into the tablespoon. So I put a little bit, oh, a little bit more. Oh, another drop. Okay, now you put the tablespoon of vinegar in there. The short version is 2 tablespoons of mayo, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 1 teaspoon of lemon, 1 teaspoon of vinegar. You got it? Now we go back to the show. You close the top. You screw. I know you boys like to screw, right? So you screw on the cap. Mucho screw, okay? And just in case you wipe, in case you did a little dribble when you were screwing, you could have dribbled a little bit, okay? So now you wipe her down, and now she's a clean and dry. Oh, such a beautiful baby, okay? Now you're going to get, guess what this is? You're going to put some pepper. Oh, round and round with the pepper. Pepper to taste, pepper to taste. Round and round with the pepper. Round and round with the pepper. Okay, okay. One more thing. We have to put the salty. I'm going to put salt. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So 8. 8 screws of the salty. Okay. Now we have one more secret ingredient. I have to go to my pantry and get the secret ingredient. Now don't you go no place. You hear me? You stay right here with the Peter. I go get the secret ingredient. I'm a-going. I'm a-going. I'm a-going. I'm a-going. Okay, you peoples, you boys and you girls that you do not have a diet, now you put 1 tablespoon of sugar. But I can't eat sugar. If I eat sugar, oh no, oh, I don't feel good if I eat sugar because I don't have sugar in my diet, my dieta. Okay, I cannot do the sugar. I got to do something different. So you would add at this point 1 to 2 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how sweet you want it. So I'm going to use a fake sugar because it's not a real. It's a fake. It's a somebody else. Okay. So I'm going to get a 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of one kind. This one is called Truvia. Truvia. So this is the Truvia. You look at here. See that? That's a Truvia. I put it up here so she focus. Okay? That's a Truvia. But I'm supposed to put 2. So I'm going to put half of this kind. And so it doesn't taste bad. I'm going to put half of monk fruit. The monkeys make it. Monk fruit. Monkey in the middle. Okay, I'm going to put I'm going to put a little bit less of the liquid one because she's a strong woman. Okay. And I drop it right in the bowl. In the bowl, and that's it. That's it. So now I'm going to wipe it because she's a wet now. She's a wet. So now I wipey, wipey, wipey. Now, what I going to do? I'm going to take out the big grande, you big tablespoon. I'm going to mark it off like that and get all of the crapola right off of the tablespoon into the bowl, okay? So I'm making the world's best coleslaw. In case you forgot, what the hell is he doing? Okay. Now I take my whiskey, okay? I take the whiskey. How about I put the camera on so you can see? I want you to see what I do over here. Where? I have a camera for you? Where do I have a camera for you? I have a camera for you. Believe me. It's this one. No, it's not that. It's not the one. Maybe this one? Yes? Oh, here we go. And I'm going to, this is a Panasonic. Hello, Panasonic. Hello, Panasonic. There you go. Okay. Let's move this stuff out of the way because she's focusing. She's focusing on that. Now I'm going to stir these up. Okay. And go round and round and round and stir it up. Oh, does that look like she's in the focus for you? No? Let me move my whiskey out. Now she looks like she's in focus. I stir all of this all around, round and round, get everything off the sides. I mix in the salt, the pepper, the mayonnaise, the sour cream, all of that stuff. I mix it up. I want to make it so that you get closer to me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, now I stir it up, get everything that's on the sides. Okay, all the way over here. Go around. Over mix it a little bit because you really want to mix all of this stuff in very, very good. So you're making the coal as a part of the slaw. So this is the coal, and we'll put the slaw in together. So I'm using the whiskey. See, this is the whiskey. Hello, whiskey. I just use that. And I just go around, and I make it like that. Okay? So I have 2 tablespoons sour cream, 2 tablespoons mayonnaise, 1 teaspoon apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of lemon, 1 teaspoon of monkey fruit, and 1.5 teaspoons of Truvia sweet sugar. Instead of the monkey fruit and the Truvia, you just put 2 tablespoons of sugar into your coleslaw. You mix this up very, very good, okay? Now, when I mix it up like that, okay, I'm going to come back. I don't know what she's focusing on, but she be bad girl, okay? Hey, you, focus over here. What are you looking? Maybe she likes it over here. Maybe she likes it over here. I don't know. This is the Panasonic. Oh, my hand. My hand is in focus. Oh, my hand looks terrible. Now, what do I do now? I get everything off of there. And now you get your coleslaw. Here is my coleslaw. I buy a big bag of coleslaw. You see that? Oh, she's falling in the bowl. No, she's falling in the bowl. Oh, the coleslaw, she's falling in the bowl. Oh, no, no, Mamma Mia. She falls in the bowl. What am I going to do now? My coleslaw fell into the bowl. Now, I think I don't know what to do now. I think at least now I need to hide the coleslaw. Because if Mama comes in and sees all of this coleslaw in the bowl, she's not going to like it. So I'm going to hide the coleslaw. Hurry, hurry. Hide all the coleslaw. Mix it in with your mayonnaise, with your sour creamio, with your sugar, or your monkey fruit. It's called monk fruit, by the way. Monkey fruit, and you mix it all up. Nice, 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 nice. And you hide all the coleslaw. So Mama don't see it, because she's going to go, where'd my coleslaw go? Where did my coleslaw leave? I had coleslaw. I bought it today, and it's not here no more. I wonder if Peter took my coleslaw. She's going to come, and she's going to check and see if I took her coleslaw. So I'm just mixing this so that all of the coleslaw gets mixed in with all of the liquids and the salty and the peppery and all the good stuff. And now we have what? What do we have? We have amazing coleslaw. Look at that. Okay? But we have a trick. We have a trick we have to do. Okay? Now you pay attention to Peter, because this is going to be a trick. You're not going to understand. Did you used to shop at Sears? Sears many, many years ago? In the catalog, they used to put something. And they used to have good, better, and best. So now it is good. You eat in 2 hours is good. You eat in 4 hours is better. Is a much better, okay? And if you eat overnight tomorrow, which this is going to go to my brother's house on Sunday, okay, is best. Where you going to put the coleslaw? You get an empty sour cream container, 24 ounces. You washy, so it's cleany, okay? Has to be clean. And then you take the coleslaw and you mixed it. Now you have to hide it from Mama. We don't want Mama to see this. So we put it in here. We put it in here. Oh, you taste it before and make sure you have enough salt and pepper. Remember I say is to taste? Okay. So I putting all of the coleslaw. I gonna hide it from Mama. So Mama don't know I took her coleslaw. And I leave town with her coleslaw. I go bye-bye. I go to Sammy's house with Mama's coleslaw. She never find her coleslaw. Okay? So let's get all of the coleslaw. Nice, nice, big. And then again, nice, nice. In the bowl, put the lime in the coconut. Okay? And get all of the coleslaw, because the Mama sees we have her coleslaw. She's going to get mad. Okay? So we're going to hide the coleslaw actually more than overnight. This is going to go to my brother's house on a Sunday. Easter Sunday, I got to take a whole 1.5 pounds of coleslaw. And that is what we have. We have the coleslaw. Where is the Panasonic? Where's she go? She go to bed? Where is she? There. Okay, Panasonic. Mira. Look, Panasonic. Oh, white, creamy. Come on, we get closer. Can I get her closer? Oh, look at that. She's a beautiful. You can see the little black specks. You can see the little black specks from the pepper, and this is she's beautiful. Now you take the cover, and you put the cover on. Oh, put the cover on. Put the cover on. There you go. Okay. Now, good 2 hours in the refrigerator. Better 4 hours in the refrigerator. Best is 24 hours overnight. So I put this in the refrigerator, I take it, and we go have Happy Easter on Sunday at my brother's house. And now we did a cooking show on the Christmas kitchen. There we go. All right, so let's check this out. I can scrape up a little bit. Mmm. Mmm. So what's going to happen is the coleslaw. I bought angel hair coleslaw, which is in a bag, pre-shredded. You can buy cabbage, a head of cabbage, pull out the outer leaves, chop it up to the consistency you want. I always rinse it and dry it up. And it will start to absorb all the liquids from the sour cream and the mayonnaise and swell up the cabbage, and it's going to be the best coleslaw you've ever had in your life. So you substitute my fake sugar, okay, which would be the monk fruit, it's called monk fruit. I've called it the wrong thing so long, I think I should show it to you. Okay, so that is, come on. That's what they Panasonic. Come on, baby. You want people to make a fun of you? So that is a liquid monk fruit. Okay, and it makes a difference. Now we can come back. Now that Peter had his fun and you guys are laughing hysterically or falling asleep, let's put all the utensils. Do a little bit of a cleanup. Oh, of course, on live television, this decided to come out. Son of a beets. Okay. Now that is how you make the world's most delicious coleslaw. You don't, when you make it, you don't use the accent like I did. You talk normal. Take this, take it out of the way. Take this out of the way. Taking my napkins. Hello, this is the Peter Gregg Show. Now we're back. So now, okay, let's get back. Sammy says this is funny. It's Chef Peter. I was just being silly. You know that, guys, right? Just being silly. I can have fun too, you know. Norm says he's got a 70 to 300 AF Zoom. I'm sorry, Norm. Maybe you should make a doctor's appointment. It might help you with that, you know. 70 to 300. Boy, that's pretty powerful. Sammy says, I told this to Peter, and I think it's a great idea. Actually, Sammy's the one that got me hooked on putting that coleslaw. So when this is ready tomorrow afternoon, I might sneak a little bit, all right, of the coleslaw. I'm a little disappointed on what the Panasonic was doing, though. I don't know why it did that. So let's put that, let's go back up to Panasonic. Okay, so let's turn off all the zoom so we can see where it's trying to focus. So it should try to focus kind of like in the middle, which is right there. Now that looks like it was in focus, so I'm thinking with the bowl that it didn't have enough to get it. So now if I open that and I show you this, if I keep it still, that's what it should do. Oh, it's an 85mm lens I have on there, so I bet you I got too close. I bet if I go too close now, it's not going to focus well. Actually, it's not doing too bad now. So why didn't it do that when I was cooking? It's a little weird, don't you think? So let's go back to my cameras. We'll go back over to the Nikon ZF, the Randy Cam. Let's take this out of our picture. Now the coleslaw that I'm chewing on, I'm chewing and chewing, it's dry. It will absorb the liquids over time. So in 2 hours, it's going to taste very different than what I just tasted now. Okay? In 4 hours, it's going to taste significantly better. And overnight, by tomorrow, it's going to be so creamy, you're going to go, how the heck did you make this, a coleslaw? And that's why I made it now, while we were on the live show. I'm just going to sign off and go make it in the kitchen, so why not just do it together with you? I got the table. I had the stuff. I had my drink. There we go. So Sammy sent me a recipe for something called New Jersey Sloppy Joe. And basically what they do is they take a piece of rye bread and they put their gobbledygook on there. They put cheese and stuff like that. Then they put the meats, and they use 2 or 3 different meats. Okay. Then they put the condiments and stuff. Then they put a nice scoop of coleslaw on there. Then they take another piece of bread and they put it on top. Now you think the sandwich is done, but it's not. You do the same thing again, like the McDonald's, what do they call it? The quarter pounder with cheese? No. The Big Mac. There's another piece of bread in the middle, and then you build your sandwich all over. Cheese, meat, blah, 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 coleslaw again, and put it on top. So I don't normally eat pastrami, and I don't eat bread. But I tried, and I made the coleslaw, and I started putting it on a few different places. And lordy bee, I started putting that coleslaw everywhere. It was so freaking good. And now with being on the keto, cabbage is a low-carb food. There's hardly any carbs. Where's the phone? How many carbs in cabbage?
A cup of shredded cabbages has about 4.1 grams of carbohydrates, or 1% of your recommended daily intake, based on a 2,000-calorie diet.
Anybody ever tell her she talks too much? Okay, 4 carbs for a whole cup. So a cup is a pretty significant amount. So if you eat a whole cup, you're having 4 or 5 carbs. You put that with some hard-boiled eggs. I put hard-boiled eggs. I put some chopped up ham. I put a big scoop of coleslaw. I'm in low-carb heaven. And it fills you up, and it's really, really delicious. So always keep your little phone and go, how many carbs in fresh blueberries?
A cup of blueberry plants has about 21 grams of carbohydrates, or 7% of your recommended daily intake, based on a 2,000-calorie diet.
So, blueberry plant. How many carbs in frozen blueberries?
Raw blueberries contain 11 grams of total carbs and 9 grams of net carbs per 1/2 cup, 74-gram, serving, while unsweetened and sweetened dried blueberries are significantly higher in carbs.
Okay, so 9 to 12 grams of sugar in a whole cup of blueberries, and you're probably not going to eat a cup of blueberries. By the time I mix it in with sour cream, and I also put in a few drops of my monk fruit, my monkey stuff. And I have, what the Jews had on Miami Beach was cream dishes. So they would have cream blitzes. They would have strawberries and cream, blueberries and cream. They'd bring you a big bowl, and they'd have it fixed all nice with some lemon wedges and stuff. So the Jewish eating habits many times is a dairy dish. That's why you have a kosher kitchen. And a kosher kitchen means that you don't use the same kitchen to cook your meats as you cook or make your dairies. So you have a kosher side and a regular side. So That was Wolfie's and Rascal House on Miami Beach, which has a big Jewish population. So that's where I learned on cabbage soup and how to eat different cabbages, cabbages prepared different ways, and all that kind of stuff. And I still have it to today. So now Sammy has me putting coleslaw on everything. It's chewy. I still find little bits to chew on, you know. And the chewing helps because it makes you think you're doing something. Okay, so Peter, why not recycle a creamy coleslaw container instead of a sour cream container? It's just to keep people from eating your slaw. Well, that's a start, but I don't have a coleslaw container. I use these when I buy the sour cream. I buy it in the 24-ounce size. And these things are equal to or better than Tupperware. I put anything in here. Spaghetti, leftover spaghetti, meat sauce from the spaghetti. It's a great Tupperware. And it takes a whole bag of the shredded Angel shredded coleslaw. Okay? Even though it says it's pre-washed, nay. You wash it. Always wash. So I got maybe a stack that tall of the Daisy sour cream things. So Norm says it looks like coleslaw is one of your comfort foods, and it's so delicious. So Peter, can you tell me how to make $30,000 to buy a Cook lens? You go to the bank, cover your face, okay? Now it's important, Sammy. When I say cover your face, that means all of your face, including your hair. Get like a mask and put it over your face. And go up to the teller, and she's probably going to look very scared. So just make baby eyes at her and tell her, sweetheart, can I have a little bag of cash to go? Oh, yes, sir. And she'll put a lot of money in a brown paper bag, and then you just leave and go home. And then you open the bag. Oh, my God, you got more than $30,000. Other than that, you work real hard. Oh, Sammy's going to have the Big Mac. The place that created the New Jersey Sloppy Joe in New Jersey is Jewish. It figures. It would take a Jewish appetite to create some of that. Didn't Epicure have a kosher kitchen as well in Miami Beach? I think Epicure is actually where the old Rascal House used to be. They very well might. So why did I lose my picture on the Sony ZV-E1? Let's go over there and find out. I'm walking over there. I think the battery's dying. So I got it back up. Okay, let me turn it off 1 quick second. And I'm going to put in a fresh battery. Okay, I got it in the hole. Everybody can relax. Okay, camera on. Okay, Sony takes the FZ100s, and I got a few of those around here. So Sammy said, I had something called ice cream tonight. I wonder what ice cream is. I wonder if a Jewish dude invented the ice cream. You think? I'm not so sure. I bet it was a Greek guy. I bet it was a Greek guy. I better put this on the battery charger. Got the battery charger over here in the corner. I need FZ100. Okay. Now I'm going to put this in the electricity. There we go. Okay, I put in another battery and I put the other one, I plugged it into the wall. So Sammy had ice cream tonight. So, don't know. Don't know, Uncle Charlie. Just don't know. Okay, so let's start over with the cameras. Is there a kosher style ice cream? You know what would make it kosher? If an ice cream, if a rabbi gave it a kosher certificate. So that means they'd have to check and make sure if it was done in a facility that didn't have a mixture of meat or anything else that's not considered kosher in that same facility. So if you make hamburgers and hot dogs, wash everything down, and then you make ice cream or sour cream or whatever, not kosher, okay? So the equipment, the utensils, everything that you use to make anything with meat never is supposed to mix with whatchamacallit. All right, so let's do something interesting. I don't know if we can do this, but we'll try. Okay, so this counter is on wheels. So I'm going to wheel it away from here. Put it in the corner. Okay, so now I'm standing without any table here or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my mic, and rather than doing this off camera, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to rearrange and make a new folder of cameras that are for sitting down. So we have the cameras that are for standing up. Now let's create a new folder here. Okay. So the first camera is the Panasonic. That's not going to work. The second camera is the Sony. Now for the sitting down area, so this is a new folder in eCam. Okay. So let's tune this camera in so it can stay in this folder for a sitting down show. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the timer. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to arrange it so that this is what I would do for a sitting down camera. Okay, so this can stay in this folder. Okay, so the Panasonic one, I'm going to remove it because it is focusing on something red way down here. Okay, so let's remove that camera. Do I want to remove the camera? Yes. All right, so now I have a Sony as the first camera in my sitting down folder. Got some new pullover shirts, guys. All right, so what's the next camera in here? This would be the ZF. Is that up here? Yeah, that's the ZF. I don't know if that ZF can participate as a sitting down camera. I don't think I can zoom that enough. I can try. So I'm using that for standing purposes. All right, so let's zoom this guy up. That's not too bad. I would say I could use that as a sitting down camera. Actually, it could be, I'm still chewing on the casa. Could be a little wider. So now we have the second camera. That's as high as I can get it, guys. Now I'd have to go move the camera or zoom it in a little bit. Okay, that looks good. All right, so the ZF can actually participate without changing anything. That's the key here. Okay, so the next camera is a Nikon Z6. And the Nikon Z6 is actually too close. I wonder what lens I have on there. Nope, go back. So we're setting up a new folder of sitting cameras, okay? So this is the Nikon Z6. Okay, so now I need to go and see what lens I have on there that's so strong. So yeah, I can't take you with me so you can hear. So I'll take the mic with me. Okay, so you're going to get a little bit wobbly because I have to take, remember this one doesn't have a flippy forward screen. Okay. So I need to go into the menu. And go into the movie section. Go into the frame size. Nope, it's not that. I'm looking to see, because you can control DX and what's the other one? DX, the picture area. Let's go over here. Okay, normally, let's move this over to okay, let's go to movie mode. Active D-lighting. I have that off, in case you guys want to know. That's weird. Let's go over here. So what I'm actually looking for is this. But I'm looking for that on the movie side of the aisle. And I don't know why I'm not seeing it, because I normally go in there. All right, so I got an 85mm lens on there. Okay, it's set to DX. So I'm going to change it from DX to FX. All right, now I'm going to put it back. This is what you have to go through when you're setting up lenses and cameras. All right, so I had an 85mm lens, and the 85mm lens was actually set up to DX mode, which would make it a lot stronger. So now looks a little bit dark to me. So let me just quickly go bump up the ISO real quick. Okay, I moved it from 200 to 320. Okay, so now we have a second camera. That is full frame on that camera. So let's go to the next camera. That is the Panasonic again. It's still operating, but we don't want it in as a sit-down camera. All right, so we do know that the Nikon ZF can work in this. However, in order to do that, I have to turn on the zoom control that's inside of Ecamm. And then pump it up and move the positioning. And now we have the ZF, okay? So for this ZF, let's give it a little bit of a wider look. Let's go like that. I remember we can't do that. You know why? So we're going to use this as a close-up camera because there's not enough latitude to do that. If it's not zoomed in, it's actually focusing for me standing up over to the side. But we have added another camera here. And it does look a little dark if you ask me. We'll bring up the brightness a little bit. There we go. Okay. We have another camera. Okay, the camera after that is the Panasonic. I'm going to get rid of it. Do I want to delete? Yes, I do. Okay, so the next camera is the Sony, which is that guy right there. Those of you that are a little bit confused, what are you doing, Peter? I am actually building a set of cameras for sitting down. So I can do a show standing up at that table, or I can do a show sitting down in my chair. And I'm going to take this one and get rid of it. Okay, so if I set these cameras free, okay, and I would start talking about the show again, and put the mic over here, aim it towards myself, and I have a whole set of sitting cameras in one folder, okay, and if I take this off of here so that I can actually stand up, okay, so these cameras will rotate in this folder, okay, and now if I pick this here, this is for me to stand over here. So if I bring the table back over here, okay, this table is on wheels. And the mic was on, instead of over there, it was over here. Now this is my standing up cameras. They're all set up. And all I have to do is go to that folder, let them go round and round. Okay. And if I decide I want to sit down or record a whole show sitting, let's say next Friday, I want to be sitting down instead of standing up, I'll take the table that's on wheels. I'll roll it out of the way. I'll sit down, go to the folder that is designed for the sitting position. It's all about positioning, okay? Okay, so now I'll put the mic and let it hold itself. And now we can continue the show in the sitting position. Now let's go back and see if you guys have all left. I don't want to see you make a new folder. Sammy says, do you have any good places to get Ruggla? I saw it once, and now it's gone from the stores. Yeah, up in the where Joey is now. Up in Boca, Boynton, there's a heavy Jewish population up there, and there's some specialty stores that carry the Ruggla there. And when my brother goes up north, we call it up north because you got to travel north from here. He will go and he will bring back an assorted box from the bakery of Ruggla. Okay. But down here in Miami, I don't know anymore. Randy says, go to the camera. It will do both for video and stills. The problem I was having, Randy, is I couldn't find the DX/FX setting. And you know where it is when you're in the movie mode? You click on the eye. And right, one of those square boxes is DX or FX. I was looking for it in the menu. Duh. Okay. That's what was taking a little bit of time. Is there still 60 minutes and 1 hour? I think tonight should be a telethon. No, when I'm done, I'm leaving. This was going to be actually a shorter show because it is Good Friday. Charles says there is no Sly show tonight, so Peter can go into overtime. Face blue, wide eyes. Can you see the color? Now it looks too bright. I just said it was too bright. What, do you just leave? Get your ASS back over here. Lower that down. Actually, one camera is too bright, one camera is too low. Okay, there you go. Now it looks too low. At least it looks a little bit more in line with the other cameras. All right, let me set her free. So Charlie was saying there is no Sly show tonight after me, okay? Because she did her show last night. Because I believe tonight she's got the baby. So if she's got the baby, it's a little hard for her to do a show. Sammy says, I'm still watching, but I want to go to sleep. Go to sleep, Sammy. Okay, baby? Just go to sleep. Call Joey. Well, no, it's too late to call him now. So call Joey. No, the ZF here is the ZF. If I point to it, you'll know. Yep, that's the ZF. Going round and round my finger. Okay. So when it comes to the Z6, it should say Z6. Actually, let me see if I can find it. That's the ZF. Okay, that's the Z6, which is over there. Okay. There we go. So we actually have two Nikons now. We got a ZF and a Z6. The ZF is set up nice as far as I'm concerned. No, it's a little under brightness. I would say it's a little under over here. Don't forget, when I'm standing up there, I'm standing right at the softboxes. So when I'm standing, when I sat down, I just got moved away from the light. Okay. So I just brightened her up. So that is the real ZF. This is part of the process you don't do live online. You guys are just watching it because I finished my show, and I would be over at Sly's now, having a good time and playing. So I don't know if she's watching me or she's just letting Haas play his games, or what's going on over there. If you want to come in and say hi, Sly, it would be fine. So the ZF looks good compared to the Z6. The good thing is, Charles, I think that they're all looking good now. The this one here is not the E10. That one is another one that's screwed up. So let's see if I could fix that while I'm sitting. Sammy, go to bed, buddy, okay? I know you get up real early. Go to bed. You don't have to stay. It's okay. Okay, let's see if I can do an edit here. Okay, so which one is this? This is the ZF-E1. So all I got to do is take out the 0. Okay, so that did come out. Now, what lens do I have on there? No, I don't have a Sigma lens on there. I have a Sony It jumped ahead. Okay, so I am trying to adjust the label that's in the upper right hand corner. So what I have there is the Sony Zeiss. Except that's not how you spell Zeiss. Z-E-I-S-S. And how many millimeters is that Sony Zeiss? You guys have been here with me long enough to know. It is a 50 millimeter. And I believe she is running at 1.8. No, 1.4. Okay, look up in the upper left-hand corner. So that's the Sony ZV-E1, okay? So if I go up here, it's the wrong one again. So what I'll do is I'll come down here. And I think I'll drag it over. Nope, didn't happen. So what I'm going to do is just go over to the desk real quick. All right, I think I got the tags all set up. I had to do it at the desk. Jeff says he's got to say goodbye. And you all have a great and safe Easter as always. I'm sorry it got a little boring there for a little bit, Jeff. I just set up a sitting down software. Folder. So now the cameras should be labeled properly, and I'll be watching in case I made a mistake and then correct it. And now they will rotate on their own. So the only other thing I have to do is put the air conditioner on because it is very hot in here now. It'll usually go for the hour, but it's getting cooler outside, but I don't have any windows in here tonight. So I don't have a way to get the cool area in here. So later, Jeff, have a safe Easter weekend. Is the ZF better than the Panasonic S5 II? They're comparable to each other, depending on what lenses you have. So if you've got Nikon lenses, go with the Nikon system. But you might want to ask Randy on that. He's got actually both, and he runs both. where the ZF has only been in here for a couple of weeks because of Randy. So, Filipos, tikana tekipera. Yasu Panayoti, Philip of Montreal. Tikana tekipera. Happy Easter if you celebrate the Easter American, and if you celebrate the Greek in 3 weeks, I'll say Christos Anesti. And if you celebrate both like me, yeah, that's the way to go, okay? Easter, Easter, Easter. And Mark is in here. Hey, Peter, how's it going? I am in Seattle. I had a few drinks with his girlfriend, and now I'm taking it easy. I hope you have a nice, relaxing weekend. If you guys can go out someplace safe, that would be actually pretty awesome. Have a good time. Of course, got to be safe in Seattle. You definitely want to do that. See if you can find a town in that area called Moscow, like the Russian main city. That's been in the news lately, and there's a lot of good stuff going on over there. So it might be a little weird compared to what you're used to seeing, but you might like it. Look for Moscow up in that part of the country, area. And I don't know if it's in Idaho or if it's in Washington or even Oregon. So you're going to have to do a little looking around. What camera did you take with you, Mark? You taking some pictures? Take some pictures of your girlfriend. That should be nice. She'll enjoy that too. Oh, he's taking pictures of me. I must be beautiful. You tell her, yes, you're beautiful, honey. You're absolutely beautiful. Well, a nice, hot Italian guy like you, I'm sure you got a drop-dead gorgeous girlfriend. So, love you. Be safe, buddy. So, I think we came to the end of the chats. So, we had a regular show. I was standing up. Then we pretty much finished that show, and I made some coleslaw for you. The most amazing coleslaw you're ever going to have in your entire life. And I'll make that video again for the kitchen channel because it's so good. Really, really, really good. And then we finished that segment, and then I just made some new a new folder with sitting down cameras because I'm working with 4 different cameras in here. But so like now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 different scenes with 2 cameras. And if I go to the standing cameras, I've got, again, 2 cameras. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scenes with 2 cameras. That's part of the magic of knowing what the heck you're doing with this Ecamm software. So, Charles is saying, what lens did you use on the XH2? I don't think I ever had that one in here yet. Might have to get a couple of Fujis in. But I want to get that Osmo Pocket 3. I'm kind of interested in that because I'm doing almost a video every single day. And it's actually very easy with the camera that you're looking at now because I can set that up and it remembers the settings. So I take it off, I put it in P mode, I put probably the 11 millimeter f1.7, is there 1.7 or 1.8? And I go to the grocery store, I drive around the car, I walk around the house, I let the camera handle everything, and then I slap it back up there and I put it to the memory mode. It hits the ground running exactly where I left off. That is the mark of a great camera. Now I cannot do that, although I can because I kind of figured out how to do it. I cannot do that with the Nikon ZF because it doesn't have memory 1, 2, and 3 like you have on the Sony camera. So that's about it, boys and girls. This is the Good Friday show. You guys that are Christian boys, Christian young men, Remember to say a prayer and thank Jesus for what he did. Started it this week, the Passion Week. And then Sunday we have Resurrection Sunday. So that's about it. Anything else we want to talk about? Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got 10 people in here. Come on, none of you guys have something to say? I don't bite that hard, jeez. Fujifilm 50 to 100 for some shots, and the 23 millimeter f1.4. The 23 1.4. So convert that to dollars. So if you had 23 bucks, what's half of the 23 bucks? It would be $11.50. So if you add $11 to $23, you've got $34. So it's a 35 millimeter lens on a crop center camera. I'm talking about Mark's. Mark is shoot MDM. So in case you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, Mark is shooting MDM. Oh, our sexy boy has got 2 cameras strapped to him. Golly gee whiz. You must look like a professional's professional over there. That's got to be pretty amazing. All right, so if you see me on Sunday night, then we probably didn't go to my brother's house for Easter for dinner. If you don't see me on Sunday night live, then I would say I'm not home. All right, guys, I love all of you. Have a good Friday. I pray for each and every one of you, and yes, I will be praying for you guys. Well, I pray for you every day, but on Easter, we'll give it a little extra oomph. So I love you. Thank you for being here with me. And we had kind of like a wild show, and that is the end of our show tonight. So Mark is saying yes, and I'm saying bye. Bye, guys. God willing, and the bridge ain't up. See you next Friday night, possibly Sunday night, depending if I'm here or not. Love you. Bye.